Here are the homework solutions. We're going to check them based on the factorization. So if you have the factorization right, then you get 1 point per problem. If you have the solutions over here, you'll get an extra 1 point per problem for a total of 20 out of 10. There are 2 points per problem, 1 point for the factorization, 1 point for the solutions. Everything is extra above 100. The objective today is to factor a quadratic equation where a is not equal to 1. It's the same thing again. Here's an example. The example is 6x squared minus 17x plus 5 equals 0. Can I factor something out of all three terms? No. So what must I do first? Yeah, 6x squared can break up as what?
6 and 1.
That's right, 6 and 1, 3 and 2 with x's. And 5 can break up how? 1 and 5, but what signs must they be? How do we know that?
Because sign problem.
Signs in the problem. Minus plus means factors of negative, negative. Where should we start first? 3x and 2x. And what do you want to try first? 5 on the...
3x
oh.
minus 1 and then 2x minus 5.
Alright, we'll try that and check it. 3x times negative 5 is negative 15x, and negative 1 times 2x is minus 2x. Is that going to be a negative 17x? Yes, so we have the right one. Therefore, we are going to set each of those equal to 0 and solve. 3x equals 1, and then divide by 3. And then 2x equals 5. That should have been set equal to 0. And divide by 2. This can also be 2 and a half. Your final answer will be 2 and a half, or actually 1/3, or 2 and a half. Your practice problem is 6x squared plus 14x minus 12 equals 0. You can factor out a 2 from each of these to make it much easier on yourself. So if you take out a 2, you get 3x squared plus 7x minus 6. And you have no choice but to break up the 3x squared as 3x and x. You have a plus minus, so your factors are plus minus or minus plus. And what can we try for the 3x? What should we put in? Positive 2 or a minus 2? Alright, I'll try minus 2 since I heard 2 of those. And what else should I put over there? Plus 3. Okay, well, let's check this. That's 9x, and this is minus 2x. Does that give me 7x? Yes, so we have to solve. 3x minus 2 equals 0, and x plus 3 equals 0. 3x equals 2, x is 2/3. In this case, x is a negative 3, so you must express your answer as negative 3 or 2/3. You have $125 and owe John $60, Jack $20, and George $10. After you paid them all back, you earned $50. How much money do you have now? Answer is $85. Bonus number 2, your job pays $12 per hour and overtime is $20 per hour. Your work week is 40 hours. You worked 60 hours this week. How much money did you earn?
This one I did.
The answer to the bonus is $880. On your report card, you earned 1 A, 2 B's, and 3 C's. An A is worth 4 points, a B is worth 3 points, and a C is worth 2 points. What is your grade point average rounded to the nearest tenth? The grade point average rounded to the nearest tenth should be 2.7. Jack invested $3,000 in a stock that grew to be worth $12,000. What was his profit? For this bonus problem, you have 9 plus 40 is 49, minus 49 is 0, minus 1 is negative 1, squared is going to be 1. Down here you have 16 times 2 is 32, plus 2 is 34, minus 34 is 0, plus 2 is 2, and squared is 4. If you square this, you come up with 1 over 16, which rounded would be 0.1. For this quiz, it is only worth 10 points, and you can pick any one of the 3 problems here, or you can do all 3 if you're fast enough. The first one is 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 equals 0. 3x squared minus 13x minus 10 equals 0. And 4x squared minus 35x plus 24 equals 0. You can do only one if you want. Pick any one of the 3 and do it. Or you can do 2, you can do 3. Do all of them if you're fast enough. The solution for your quiz. First, I'm going to show you what the factorizations should have been so you can see any mistakes you may have made. The first one would be 2x minus 1 and then x plus 3. And then the second one is 3x plus 2, x minus 5. The third one is 4x minus 3, x minus 8. The answers you should have for 1, 2, and 3 are the following. Number 1 is going to be negative 3 or 1/2. Number 2 is negative 2/3 or 5. Number 3, the answer should be 3/4 or 8. Your homework, you must solve them. They are set to equal to 0. You have to show all the work for the factorization as well as all the work for solving for the 2 solutions.